Oh, sorry. I'm just so proud of those boys and what they did this year. That was all them, put in the hard work, and it paid off. And I remember first day of practice, we said this is the first step to the state championship. And I don't know how much they believed it, but I'm telling you what, we believed it, and they got a lot of good stuff happening. And I'm glad it worked out well for them.
Well, if you were to draw this game according to script, is this about how you would draw it up?
Yeah, definitely pitching-wise, I was going to get what I can get out of Devin, but I listened to him and I asked him. He's like, I'm done, and next guy up, and I was hoping Derek could finish the game. So that part of the script worked where I wanted it to. Hitting, I thought we could have hit a little bit better. We popped a few up, but I mean, we got the clutch hits when we need them. And of course, the defense showed up again, getting us some serious jams. They were just missing that big hit to open that game up, and that was been kind of the story all year. Defense is helping our pitching.
Talk about how easy it is, not easy to manage, but confidence-wise, when you're able to go with your starting pitcher, all 4 games with PIAAs. That doesn't happen.
Oh yeah, we all know what happened in 2017. I had like a coin flip and who I was going to pitch there, so this time it was a little bit easier. Although I knew he wasn't going to go too much because he's pitched quite a bit. So I was just hoping to get 3. He gave us, I think, 4. That's perfect. That's what we were looking for. He wiggled out of jams. He's a competitor. But yeah, it was definitely, I don't know if I'd say comfortable. You should see how many grays I got from the season. But no, it was definitely a little bit easier decision, and I had a game plan from there. So
and your team's defense helped them out too. A lot of times.
Yep.
Can you talk about that? Sorry.
No, yeah, defense is that's what we preach all year. Pitchers are not really that overbearing. I mean, Derek throws pretty hard, but we just preach those strikes, trust the defense, and the defense came up to play. I thought our outfield played tremendously. They got that one gap shot, but other than that, we pretty much kept everything at bay, and we handled some situations, and that's what we do. We try not to panic.
Derek made that great pitch to get out of that jam with it only being 2-1. Then you respond with 2 runs in the bottom of that inning. Huge, right?
Oh, yeah. We told them, I said, 2-1 game, that's not enough against that team. They can come back to anything. So I said we needed to respond, and that's what the boys did. We came up with some clutch hits, good base running. We got on second base a few times. We were able to score from there, and that's what we need to do. We manufacture runs, and that's what happened. That's what they did.
Just 1 run allowed throughout this entire run. One of the most dominant pitching.
It was a legit run.
Yeah, just a dominant pitching performance through the state playoffs. Just put that in perspective.
Yeah, again, Devin, he's not dominant, but he actually knows how to pitch and mix it up and hit his corners. And like I said, I think it's a combination of pitching and the defense. We trust each other. We trust the process. And I didn't think we'd get through this whole thing not letting up a run, but geez, only 1 run? That's still pretty freaking amazing. And a legit run, hands off, and they're a huge team. They can hit. I know they out-hit us, but again, we just stuck to the script, throw strikes, trust your D, and it seemed to work. So.
And you only have 1 senior in this team.
One senior, Derek.
You brought a bunch of underclassmen to win a state title. Talk about that, just having a young team like this and winning a state title.
It's nice to bring back a lot of experience coming next year, so we'll see what happens. Next year's next year. We're going to enjoy this moment now. But yeah, it's nice, and it's sad to see Gary leave, but at least he gets to leave on a high note.
Again, we talked about this. The showcase for Mr. Ryan today. To Mr. Ryan tickets. It was a great game, too.
Yep. I knew it would be. I knew it was going to be a grind. I didn't think anybody was going to blow anybody out. They're a great team, well coached. I knew it was going to be good baseball. You saw some bunts, you saw quality pitches, quality plays, and I just knew that was going to happen. It almost came down to who was going to bend first or break first. And I don't really think any team really broke first. It was just good baseball. And sometimes luck's got to be on its side. We got a little bit of the big hits in certain situations. They didn't quite get that, and that's the game of baseball. Who went either way.
Top of the first inning with some nerves going. How big was it to get that double play to get out of it and come back and play to run in that?
Oh, huge. Like I said, Devin's been pitching a lot, so I didn't know if he was fatigued already. I didn't know how long he was going to go, and he made a quality pitch, and we were right there. And Noah made a great play on it and taking it himself. And those are the things that we've had all year to just kind of get us out of jams and to settle down and play the defense. And that's we got lucky he hit it there, but I mean, we played the defense, so that was good.
Yeah. Great maturity by Devin, too, because I'm sure he wanted to keep pitching, but to be smart enough to say, yeah, you know what, you get me out.
Yeah, we have that kind of relationship where I say, hey, just be completely honest with me. You got people behind you that can pick you up. There's no need to go out there and hurt yourself or hurt the team if you're not 100%. And that's why he told me, he's like, after that 4th inning, it was a battle and he got out of a jam. And I think he knew. He's like, yeah, I'm done. So that's fine. Next guy up, Derek picked him up, and that's the mentality we've been playing with all year.
Yeah, so. Devin and Derek have been quite a 1-2 punch for you. They're different kind of pitchers, so that really
Derek's did a tremendous job to actually control his emotions and hit that strike zone. And before he was getting kind of in his own head, and we've had a lot of talks, and I'm so proud of him of how he's matured these past 2 games, just taking the ball, trust the defense, throw the strikes. those quality pitches. He found that slider last inning, which was huge. I didn't see that. So, he's my hat's off to him. He's really matured and settled into a good pitcher.
And in the 2 games this year, the 7th inning was huge for both teams.
I know.
Derek went out and shut him down in that last inning.
I felt it. I said 4-1. This looks eerily familiar, and I'm like, oh, let's get outs. And even with 2 outs, I still was not. I felt, and they got a hit, and I'm like, oh god. But no, we were settled in, and he stayed calm, and Noah made a good play third there, knocked it down, and thank God things went our way. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What does this mean for?
Center
Go ahead.
fielders seem so in sync lately. They just aren't making mistakes. Letting them drop to, not overrunning things a whole bit the way they're covering. It just. I don't know if you want to say something about how they're playing together.
Our outfield is tremendous. That's one of our strengths, just like DCC's outfield is their strength. I think my guys call themselves the no-fly zone. They'll catch everything, and it shows. They have good reads. They trust each other. They communicate. They know when to keep balls in front. They know when to go after some balls. They get good reads. They hit their cuts. We were tremendous on relays, kept people to doubles that should be, or all that good stuff. So we practice a lot about that, and it shows in the games.
And what does this mean, not just for the kids in the program, but for the school and the community as a whole?
The school, I'm so pumped. The school got another state champion. I know our volleyball team's been running through, but they get a different program to show that. It's really shown the strength of the programs coming through Clarion. Really pumped. They have good coaches, good kids, and they trust the programs. And as a district as a whole, I mean, you knew you were going to see something good here. I'm glad it was quality baseball. That's a good program over there. We're a good program. There's a whole bunch of good programs in District 9. I know a lot of guys, Punxsutawney and Karn City, Red Bank, they all made it pretty far. It just goes to show we got a lot of good athletes, good programs, good coaches. It's cool. It's cool to see that. So I'm glad. Obviously, one of us had to win. So glad it's us. But there's quality programs all around. It's pretty cool.